Hello, Aubrey. I will send you the time schedule for the ceremony and party later. Just so you know.
Are you guys really getting married?
Of course we are. Why do you ask?
Because you had a baby before the marriage. It's embarrassing. You have to have the marriage first before having a baby. That was irregular during our period.
I'm sorry for making you feel embarrassed. But it's not that unusual nowadays, and there are many people who have weddings with their children after they are born.
That is not the point. Who cares about the others? I can't let you do that to my son. Besides, my son graduated from a top university and works for a famous company, while you graduated from a low-ranked university and don't have a big job. It's humiliating to me. You think I worked hard to raise my son for nothing? He could have married a nice young lady from a good family.
What can I say? But I love Nick more than anyone else, and I'm going to do my best to be a housewife, a mother, and work as hard as I can. Of course, I hope to have a good relationship with you too. I hope you'll accept me.
Are you going to continue working as well? At least focus on being a housewife. I expect you to fulfill your duties as the wife of the husband who works for a well-known company.
I like my job. Besides, Nick encourages me to keep working.
Get over yourself. I don't like you. I haven't accepted you as his wife. Keep that in mind.
Aubrey.
Hey, Stella.
Good morning, Aubrey. Today is the day.
Hey, are you really going to marry my son? You think you're allowed to do so?
What happened all of a sudden?
Huh? How brazen! Such a shameless person. Are you going to put all of the burden on my son?
What? Well, I don't understand what you mean. Can you explain it to me?
You should already know. This is why I hate people with low education. You have a weak brain.
What on earth are you talking about? What does my education have to do with my marriage?
You're such a shallow-minded person. Do you think I don't know anything?
What?
You are hiding something from my son and me, aren't you?
Hiding something? No, I'm not hiding anything. What are you talking about, Aubrey?
Wow. After all this time, you're still trying to play dumb?
I mean, what is it? I have no idea.
It's about the child.
The child? Everything is going well. Oh, about that? I was going to tell you about it with Nick after the wedding. I'm sorry for keeping it a secret.
See? I knew you were hiding it.
Yes, it looks like it's a boy.
Huh?
It's too early to tell, but I could see it clearly. It's a boy.
Huh? How can you say such a thing? What kind of nerve do you have?
Huh?
Anyway, stop this marriage right now.
Why? Nick is very happy. And finally, we're getting married today. And you're asking us to stop the wedding?
You're such a shameless woman.
I love him with all my heart. Now we have a precious baby, and I won't break up with him.
How far would you go to take advantage of my son?
I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean by taking advantage?
Enough. If that's what you're up to, then I have an idea. Who cares if you regret it?
Hey, Aubrey. Hey, Nick.
Stella, what's up? Have you started getting ready? I'm almost there too.
I got a text from your mother that doesn't make any sense.
From Mom? What did she say?
She said I'm taking advantage of you and hiding something, and we need to cancel the wedding.
What? What is Mom talking about? It's our wedding day.
That's what I said, but she seemed to be really angry. It was like she didn't want to hear what I say. And then she said if that's what I'm up to, she has an idea. She doesn't care if I regret it. Just like that. What should I do?
God, I'm so done with her assumptions. She texted me last night too.
What? What did she say?
Well, something like what you said. And she said that the baby is not mine.
What? That's impossible.
Right? So I told her not to say such a stupid thing on the day before the wedding. And then I ignored her. I don't even know why she says so.
Oh, really? What should we do?
Don't worry about it. We're getting married. If something happens, I'll take care of it, so don't worry.
Yeah. Aubrey, what on earth do you think you've done? You ruined our wedding.
I told you. I warned you not to get married and you ignored what I said.
When I was about to appear in front of everyone, you screamed something that is not true. Like, I'm a scammer, or I'm cheating, or the baby's father is not Nick. And when you were done screaming, you ran down the aisle at such a great speed. What was that?
What do you mean? You're pregnant with another man's child, and what kind of mother would let her child marry that person? I can tell Nick is going to be unhappy.
He's not the father? What are you talking about? That's impossible.
You devil woman. I'll never forgive you. Well, thanks to me, I ruined the wedding, so I was able to avoid the worst case. You can't marry my son. Ha 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 ha.
Aubrey, I absolutely cannot forgive you. Do you really think you're allowed to do this? Please don't ever come back to the ceremony again.
Of course not. The child in your belly is not my son's. Get divorced now. How dare you make my son to raise a child of a man you cheated on him with?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Anyway, I'm going to exterminate you. Ha 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 ha.
Exterminate? I'm not a bug. I didn't think you were that kind of person. I never want to see you again. I will cut you off even though you are Nick's mother.
So will I. Well, you're no longer going to marry Nick, so it's inevitable that I'm going to cut you off, though. At best, find a kind man who will be the father of your child. Stella, I hope you feel better. You should thank me for guiding you in the right direction. This is because you tricked my son into becoming the father of your child.
What do you want?
I got you a lawyer. I knew you must be depressed by now, so I did it for you.
A lawyer? We don't need a lawyer.
Why not?
Because I have no intention of getting divorced.
Stop being so stubborn. Sooner or later, you'll have to divorce him.
We've just finished our wedding. There was an interruption during the ceremony, but thanks to the priest, we were able to finish it smoothly. It was truly a holy day. I will never forget this blessing.
Hey, Stella, are you crazy?
No, I'm feeling very happy. Thank God the disturber was gone. We were celebrated by our friends, colleagues, and relatives.
Huh?
Nick seems to be full of emotion.
Nick? What on earth is going on?
He has read through all the messages from you. You got carried away, huh?
What?
Mom, it's me. You did a terrible thing today. What's up with you?
Because Nick, this woman is cheating on you. There's no need for you to give birth to someone else's child and raise it when it's your first marriage.
I said, do you have any evidence? We've already gotten married.
Nick, calm down. I saw her last night. I saw Stella leaving the apartment.
Yeah, I had some work I really needed to finish, so I had her go back to her parents' house since the wedding was today.
And then someone came to pick her up. He was a tall, handsome man. He was saying like, "Are you feeling okay? I can't wait to see what kind of baby you'll have. If it's a boy, he may look like Stella." She was seeing the father of that child when you weren't around. I absolutely can't forgive her.
Huh? Mom, what are you talking about?
Nick, it's not too late. Divorce her. I got the lawyer. We can go through the procedure right away.
You do have a bad prejudice. I'm so overwhelmed that I don't even have the words.
Huh?
That handsome man is Stella's uncle.
Uncle? She has a relationship with him?
What nonsense are you saying? He is Stella's mother's younger brother. I heard he's 12 years younger than Stella's mother.
Huh? Uncle?
He's a good-looking guy and looks younger than he is. He came over for our wedding at that time. He came to pick up Stella for her father who couldn't make it.
What? He's not the father of her baby?
That can't be true. The child in her belly is definitely mine.
There's no way I would know, because I've never met him before.
Of course. He came back to the country just for this wedding. Why did you do such a stupid thing?
Well,
you did something you can't take back, okay? You understand?
Because I always didn't like Stella. I didn't want to accept her as your wife. Why should I let such a piece of failure take away my only son, whom I worked so hard to raise?
What makes her such a failure?
She's from a low-ranked university, right? She has a job I don't understand. Yet she's so arrogant.
She's not arrogant.
She says she's going to continue working after marriage. If she's poorly educated, shouldn't she at least devote herself to her husband? And yet...
Huh? Stop making fun of my wife. Stella is a much better cook than you. Stella is much better at doing house chores than you.
Anyone can do that kind of housework with a little practice. Don't be so overbearing about it. She's going to live on your income after the marriage, right? As a mother, I can't allow an incompetent, low-educated woman to stick to my son who works for a well-known company. I can see her taking all of the money. So get divorced right now.
You're really making too many prejudices. Have you ever listened to others?
Of course I have. She's a low-ranked, undereducated woman.
She is not incompetent. She's a graphic designer and she's doing a great job. I met her through work.
What?
I had her design our company's event logo. She's a popular designer around here. It took quite a long time to have it completed. I was the one in charge of the meeting with her at that time. She is very accomplished and was sincere in her approach. I didn't feel incompetent at all. She was doing a great job and making a lot of customers happy, so I wanted her to keep working. Fortunately, she can work from home.
She's a designer?
I've told you.
But she's uneducated.
Education is not the problem. It's a job that can only be done with her sense of style, hard work, and relationships. Although it fluctuates from month to month, there are months when she earns more than me.
That much?
You call her incompetent, mistakenly thought her uncle was the father of our child and ruined our wedding. I'll never forgive you.
Wait, Nick. I didn't know that Stella was a designer.
That's because you don't listen to me.
Also, the child in her belly, I was afraid it wasn't yours.
Because of your selfish beliefs. How much do you think she was hurt by your selfish assumptions? I'll never forgive you for hurting my precious wife.
No.
I'll definitely break off the relationship with you.
Wait a minute. What are you saying? I'm your mother.
I don't care. Whether you're my mother or not, I can't have any more relationship with a person who hurts my wife. I won't even let you see our kid. Keep that in mind.
Nick, please, listen to me. I didn't mean to...
You meant it, didn't you?
Huh? Stella? Hey, I was just talking to Nick. Get him back.
Nick says he doesn't want to talk to you anymore. He says he has no intention to forgive you.
Oh no. Nick is my only son. You're going to be a mother too, so you must understand how I feel. You have to convince him.
You got carried away, huh?
What?
I will never forgive what you did. I told you that I would never see you again.
You too? Are you having fun bullying your mother-in-law?
Huh? That's enough. You're the one who bullied me. You almost ruined our big day.
That was my fault. But it's also your fault for doing something doubtful.
What was so doubtful about having my uncle drive me home? He's also overwhelmed by you. You didn't just cause trouble for me and Nick, but also for a lot of people.
Oh.
Can't you understand that? I don't want to have anything to do with you ever again. Please don't show up in front of us again.
Don't say that. You are my daughter-in-law, okay? You're going to have my grandchild now. You need a grandmother too.
My mother is enough for a grandmother. I have no intention of letting you see my child.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made a mistake. Please, forgive me. Not being able to see Nick or my grandchild, I can't bear it. If you forgive me, I'm sure he'll forgive me too, so please.
Please stop fooling around. This conversation is going to go on forever, so let me end it now.
Stella, wait a minute. You'll have to forgive me. I'll be all alone. Do something about it.
I've already cut you off. I will neither forgive you nor help you. I will block you from now on. Well, take care.
Stella!
After that, Aubrey rushed to the wedding, but she arrived after we had already left. She was not satisfied, so she came to the apartment several times, but we reported her to the security as suspicious, so she was caught by the police. When she realized that she would not be forgiven, she asked her relatives to forgive her, but they also knew about the wedding and felt overwhelmed, so she was not taken seriously by anyone. She seems to be spending her days alone and lonely now, locked up at home. She has done so much on our wedding day. She deserves it. Meanwhile, we are spending peaceful days as a couple. Every day, Nick and I look forward to the day when we will be able to meet our cute baby. I just hope that the baby will be born safely and in good health. From now on, the three of us as a family will continue to live happily together.
2 years ago, I remarried my current husband. My ex-husband thought it would be easy to have a child if we got married. And when I couldn't have a child even after a year, he called me an infertile woman. After that, he repeatedly cheated on me. I was secretly preparing for divorce, and when I was ready, I went to a lawyer. My ex-husband wanted to marry his girlfriend, and I wanted to divorce him as soon as possible, so we both agreed to get divorced, but... Kathleen. Oh, Ryan, it's been a while. What's up? What is that? What are you talking about? Facebook. Oh, what about it? I didn't know you were on Facebook. I just started and then I found your account. What the hell is that? I said, what are you talking about? You had a baby? I mean, why didn't you tell me you got married? Why should I? We've been divorced for 3 years now. We're strangers. You should. We'd been together for years. Don't call us strangers. I don't care if you remarry or not. Ugh, right. That's what I didn't like about you. You always act like you have nothing to do with it. Seriously, I should have never married you. All the time we spent together, even a few years, was a waste. How dare you say that when you didn't care about me while we were married? You divorced and then quickly remarried. So why don't you just focus on your own family? No way. I saw on Facebook and it looks like you remarried within a year after the divorce. You were connected to your current husband before you got divorced, weren't you? Ha ha ha, I knew you'd say that. You're so simple. Huh? What's so simple? Don't think me as you, okay? You wanted to marry your girlfriend so badly that you waited all the time for me to divorce you, right? So you think I was doing the same thing, huh? You really are simple-minded or you lack imagination. That's not true. If the person who cheated asks to get divorced, there will be a big fight and it would be very difficult to get divorced, huh? That's why you waited until I couldn't take it anymore and wanted to divorce you no matter what. For 3 years. Oh yeah, whatever. Otherwise, who would like to stay married with an infertile woman for 3 years, having sex with her that I don't want to? You were an infertile woman, but I wanted kids, so I made a new girlfriend. But I still had sex with you twice a month, which I didn't want to because I thought we might have a baby. A sex that doesn't feel good, feel nothing. You're an infertile woman, plus a bitch who don't do anything during sex. You son of a bitch. That's how you felt? Wow. I mean, how can you say so many specific bad things about me after 3 years? You're wasting so much brain capacity on useless things. So the rest of it is so naive. Shut up. I married you because I wanted kids. You yourself are a good-looking, smart CPA and raised by a fine family. You met all the requirements to be the mother of my children, and guess what? We tried to make a kid, but you never seemed to be able to have one. Meanwhile, you get old and the eggs deteriorates. Oh, so that's why you had an affair with a young, beautiful, talented girl. Well, yeah, of course. I was seeing a bunch of girls just to find the best genes. Isn't that a natural male instinct? It sounds better if you say so, but I'm not sure if it's a rational human behavior. So what? It took time, but we were able to get divorced. You didn't ask for anything else. I was going to remarry immediately and have a child with my young wife. And yet, I have a child and you don't. I see. That's why you were in such a hurry to get in touch with me. I wondered why, but it makes sense now. I thought you were an infertile woman. You lied to me, didn't you? Huh? Why would I do that? I can't think of any other reason. It has to be it. We had sex twice a month for 3 years. Twice a week at the most. I made time in my busy schedule to have sex with you, even though you had no approach. It's funny how that infertile woman had a baby as soon as she got remarried. You were actually on birth control when you were with me, weren't you? You made fun of me. What's wrong with you? I heard there are contraceptives that women can use besides condom. You didn't want to have my baby, so you wore it secretly. You're too overthinking. No way. You would lie, of course. Or a contraceptive pill? You didn't want kids that badly? You know what? I did want to have kids too. That's why I never used contraceptive things or refused to have sex in the first place, right? I don't know, maybe you just wanted to feel good. I've got the best technique in the world, you know. What's with that confidence? Don't worry, you're so bad at it. What? You were so bad at it that I had to endure it. It was more like a painful time than a pleasurable one. What do you mean? You say yourself as sadist and you force a woman to be masochist. But you're not aggressive enough. I don't get wet and it hurts. And you could only stand it for a few minutes. And it will finish in 15 minutes. How can I feel good? What? You're just insensitive. Don't blame it on me. The other girls don't say anything, and my wife, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. She can't tell you if she wants to. She's not like you, using Facebook, Instagram. She's not a bitch like you. She's more modest. Whatever. Then why did you start Facebook? You've always been too lazy to do it, and what are you up to now? Everyone around me were using it, so I thought I'd give it a try, nothing special. Is that so? You were using Tinder at that time. Just because you can't have any kids, aren't you doing the same thing all over again? You're already old, I'm amazed. Don't talk nonsense, it's none of your business. Huh? It's a big deal. Ryan, what does my occupation say on my Facebook? Huh? Smith, CPA firm. What's this? My current husband is also a CPA. That's why we started our own firm. So? I don't know if you're trying to show me off how much you make money, but I don't really care. I guess a woman like you, who's like a nerd and has no charm, is better suited to a man like that. Yeah, you're perfect for each other. Thank you very much, and your wife is coming over to my place for a part-time. What? What are you talking about? She doesn't have any qualifications. Why is she working for you? My current wife works for my ex-wife? Are you kidding me? I don't understand. I know it's hard to become a CPA, but she's taking the exam and trying to pass all subjects. She's great. She studies on her own. I think she's going to pass all the subjects this year. Huh? For what? I haven't heard a single thing from her. That's how little you see of her. It's exactly the same as when you were with me. To begin with, it's extravagant for a nearly 40 years old man to take a 22-year-old college student as his wife and want to have kids with her. An old man who gets a college student involved in an affair. It's gross. Gross? It's natural that young women fall for guys who are in their 40s. Natural? You're trying to justify yourself in a way that I don't understand, and that's exactly what gross means. Don't say I'm gross. I'm hot. Don't make me laugh. She said you tricked her. I tricked her? She came all the way over to your ex-wife's place. She must have been really pissed off at me. She asked me to pay you back the property division and give you back the apartment. You told her that I stole all of your property division, and that I took your apartment? I guess that's what you had to say. You spent so much money on girls that your savings were empty. We had to share our savings after we get married, but you didn't share them at all. You were a man who was having an affair and playing around with other girls, and you said you didn't need to divide the property, and now you're saying I have to share the money I earned? No matter where you look in the world, no one will accept that. I mean, we were supposed to share the property, but you couldn't, so I had to use my savings. And you lied about the apartment that belonged to me, saying that it was yours and I stole it? It's the fact that you kicked me out. Yes. I worked hard for this house and I paid the entire mortgage with my own money. And you just came to my house and said, lucky me, I don't have to find for a house. You were lucky to be married by me when you were 30 years old and had no one else to be chosen, huh? If you had stayed like that, you would have been single, poor, and lonely for the rest of your life. You were a sellout, and I took you in. You should be grateful. No, I could have married someone else even if you hadn't found me. I'm different from you. I was just prioritizing my career as a CPA. Don't talk big to me like a man who used something and could only get a college student who knew nothing by tricking her. That's why you're getting dumped by women again. Being dumped? You haven't noticed? Noticed what? She's been preparing for over a year. Huh? Preparing? I don't get it. There's no way I'm getting dumped. My wife is in love with me. You seriously haven't noticed? She's preparing to get divorced. What? Why would she think so? Well, if you're chasing girls on Facebook and Instagram, you wouldn't notice. You're not paying attention to her at all. Like I said before, she's trying to become a CPA, and she has been thinking about it since she was young. You have a good eye for women, but too bad. What's that? You're good looking until you get her, but after you get her, you become an asshole. And since you get a smart girl, she's not going to put up with your shit. She becomes an independent woman. In a way, you motivate people. Oh, but you're also a useless bug fucker. What? Watch out for your words, you infertile woman. I can dump that infertile woman who's only young and looks better than others. No money, no brains, bug fucker. Oh, no sperm? I do have them, like too much. Oh really? I thought you didn't because you have sex a lot but nothing happens. You can't keep letting them rot just because you have so many. If you're going to be so bossy, why don't you start by showing some results? You. On top of being a dickhead, you trick and cheat on people. And I heard you've been on a long business trip recently. She even told you about that? That big mouth. You can play as much as you want. She's also lucky to have a lot of time to prepare. Prepare? Prepare for what? Are you stupid? Did you hear me? To get divorced. Huh? With a CPA degree at that young age, getting a job is a piece of cake. She's from a good university, she's got excellent grades, and if she works hard, she can become a very profitable CPA. You're just a disappointing person. I feel sorry for you. She's going to make more money than you in no time. Also, it's only a matter of time before you get dumped. You really pissed me off. If you have time to be pissed off, be a smart person. Are you so stupid that you don't notice the changes in a wife you've been with for years? You can't be a parent for the rest of your life. Your kids won't choose you. Don't get carried away just because you could have kids. I can have a kid in no time. Don't get all condescending. I'm just telling you the truth. Why don't you worry about yourself instead? When are you coming home? Next week. Oh, maybe it's too late. What do you mean? The house might be empty. What? What do you mean by that? I think she's going to leave you. You know what? Huh? Don't underestimate women. What? We are stronger than a dickhead like you. Live in regret and spend the rest of your life alone. Well then. What do you mean? What did you say? Kathleen, hey. After that, Ryan came back from his business trip in a hurry and found out that the house was already empty. He found a letter regarding the divorce in the dining room. He called his wife immediately and shouted at her. But when she told him about the proof of his affair and deception and the lawyer I had prepared, he easily accepted the terms and signed the papers. 1 year later, she passed the CPA exam and now is working as a CPA at my firm. Ryan is still paying the property division in installments every month and he is looking for a new wife. And he wants to marry someone in her early 20s. He still has to pay millions of dollars, but when will it end? Will he have a wife by his side by then? In the first place, has he forgotten that he had a fertility test? He would be a fool to be satisfied with what he had undergone without knowing the result. When will he realize that he really is sterile?
I'm going home. I worked really hard today.
Good work. I'm still working, so you can go ahead and go to bed. I can't make dinner. I'm sure there was some leftovers from last night in the fridge.
Huh? Are you serious? You're making your husband eat leftovers, who's tired from work? I can't believe it. I'm going out to eat.
Oh, okay. Help yourself. I'm still working, so there's no choice. I mean, you can cook dinner.
Okay, my bad. Why don't you eat out too? You have money.
I am 38 years old, married for 8 years. Because of my husband Tim, who is 4 years younger than me, we haven't had any children, so it's just the two of us. Since we don't have children, he is working hard, but I am also a full-time employee and working hard. We manage money by ourselves, so we both live freely. His salary is much less than mine, and he is unable to do any household chores such as cooking or laundry. When we got married, I guess I spoiled him too much because he was younger than me and I thought it was cute. But now I'm like a housekeeper and our relationship has cooled off. Still, I married him because I love him, and of course, I still do.
Annie. I drank too much. I can't drink anymore. I got caught by my business partner. I just ran into the bathroom. I miss you.
You've drunk a lot.
I'm sorry. Even though we were supposed to go on a date today, I had to go for a drink with my client.
Huh?
I'm sorry. Don't be mad. I'll make it up to you. I promise. I only have you, Annie.
You're going to make it up? What are you going to do?
I'll buy anything for you, Annie. I'll do my best for you.
Even if it's something expensive?
I can buy something cheaper than the wallet I bought you the other day. I'll only buy you expensive things for your birthday and Christmas.
Okay.
Or maybe we could go on a trip.
That's a good idea.
Just the two of us. I like to go out and have fun.
Where shall we go?
Let's go to LA and go sightseeing and have fun at a VIP room. I can't wait.
What are we going to do at night?
Well, of course we'll do something naughty. I'm getting excited only by thinking about it. I'm starting to miss you when I think about you. Can I go over to your place now?
Your wife will get mad at you.
Don't worry. You don't have to worry about her. She hasn't noticed at all and she's not interested in me. Well, it doesn't matter if she notices. Well, I'm not interested in her either.
Really?
Because she's almost 40. She's not even cute. Her face is terrible when she wakes up.
She's not cute? Why are you guys married?
Because she makes a lot of money. She takes her job so seriously even though she's a woman. She earns a lot, so it's like she's my wallet. That's about it.
Nice. She works. She does the housework.
It's not nice. She's not cute at all. She won't make me feel good. There's nothing sexy about her.
Oh, there's nothing nice about her.
Nothing. Not at all. I need you, Annie. So can I see you tonight? Let's have a hot night. The closer we are physically, the closer we are mentally. I want to see you every day. Why not we live together? Make me feel good. Hold me tight.
But you're married. You should go home.
I don't want to go home. It's like hell that home feels like I'm in some kind of training.
You're cheating on her.
It's not cheating, because I'm serious. Trust me. Please, can I go now? I love you.
You can come if you will divorce your wife.
That's totally fine. I don't want to be with that woman. I'm getting divorced.
You're really getting divorced?
Yes, I promise. I'll prove that we love each other.
Okay. If you're getting divorced, then it's fine.
Yes, I'll be right there. Annie, take a shower and wait for me. Oh, or with me.
As I expected, Tim did not come home that day. As we talked, he must have gone to his girlfriend's house. It is a common story that he got drunk and texted his wife accidentally instead of his girlfriend, but it's unbelievable for not noticing for a while. It seems like he still didn't notice the next day and I haven't heard from him. I didn't text him either. I was not able to get any work done after seeing that conversation. I went home early today because I couldn't concentrate, but after I got home, I saw him sleeping on the living room sofa. Moreover, he had left his chat screen with his girlfriend open and the messages were full of hearts. Along with a selfie of the two of them getting along, it was the moment when I lost my feelings towards him.
There's a problem at work, so I'm going on an urgent business trip from tomorrow.
Oh my, is everything okay? Are you going to LA?
How do you know?
A woman's intuition, bingo?
It was just a joke. Yep, you're right. I'm going to LA. I don't want to go there. I'll probably be gone for 3 days. It's unusual for you to go on a business trip. Is this your first time? I mean, you guys have business trips? What, you think I'm lying? It is sudden, but it's work, so it's fine, right? Don't blame me. You work too, so you know it happens. I don't doubt it. Did you get a place to stay? If it's a sudden business trip, I bet you have a lot of things to do. I'll just find a hotel there. What about your clothes? Do you need help? No, I'm fine. Wow, you became thoughtful, but I'll do it on my own. If it's work, it can't be helped. If it's work. I know, right? They told me all of a sudden. I'll probably be exhausted when I get home. Well, I'm a little busy, so I won't be able to talk to you much. I have things to do for the next 3 days, so it's perfect. Hey, I can't open the door. Do you know what's going on? Don't tell me you're asleep. Come on, get up. Hey. I'm here. You're so noisy from the morning. Oh, you're awake? Hurry up and open the door. Open the door? Which house? What do you mean, which house? Our house. I'm saying, which house? Are you out of your mind? I told you it's my house. Hurry up and open the door. I'm exhausted. Your house? Boo, wrong. I bought that house myself. Huh? We're married, so it could be my house. Just open the door. Don't you know, things purchased before marriage are not included in the property division when you get divorced. So no matter what you say, it's my house. My house, it's not yours. Okay, whatever. Yes, it's your house. Just hurry up and open the door. Hey, please. I mean, you were supposed to come back in the morning. I had to work late. What can I do? That doesn't matter. Just open the door. I'm busy. I'm going to be late for work. How was your trip to LA? It wasn't a trip. It wasn't for fun. I was busy because it was a business trip. If you went to LA, you should have gone for sightseeing. I can't because it's work. I didn't have any time for fun since I had to work late, so open the door. Oh, that's too bad. I need to tell you something. I feel sorry for you, but I can't open the door. Huh? What do you mean? I don't get it. I sold it. So the key has probably been changed by now. It's not mine. It's now under the control of the real estate. Huh? What are you talking about? Why? I sold the house while you were in LA. If I sell it, I'll get extra income. I will be enriched. Because you know, I thought that house was too big for one person. I wanted to change where I live for a change. What kind of joke is this? For one person? For a change? Huh? I'm not joking. How many times do I have to tell you? I can't open the door anymore. What have you done? I'm going to be late for work. Do something about it yourself. You were on a business trip. You have a suit, don't you? You should just go. No. I want to change my clothes. Of course, you don't have a suit right now. Having such a big suitcase and wearing red sneakers, jeans, and a brand new t-shirt. How do you know what I'm wearing now? Don't tell me you're looking at me from somewhere. Come on out. Of course I'm not. You think I'm stupid? You don't understand. I've been doing all the housework for years. I can easily figure out what's gone. I'll tell to you later. Just unlock the door. Are you listening to me? How many times do I have to tell you? It's sold. There's nothing in the yard too. I've already moved into the company's women dorm. It's very comfortable. Oh, and I sold all your stuff on eBay. Huh? Seriously? What the hell are you doing? Wait, my suits too? Then I can't get one soon. If I'm late, it's your fault. You better go to work. If you don't, you won't be able to pick up the important paper. You said you couldn't be reached for 3 days, so I've told the court to send the response for the divorce to your company. What? What do you mean, divorce? Why? I didn't do anything. You said you were getting divorced. I'm following what you said and getting divorced, so be thankful. I've already turned in my papers. Seriously? I mean, why'd you send it to my office? You said yourself that I can't reach you, and now you have no home. You've got to be kidding me. My coworkers will know. I don't even have my belongings. What am I supposed to do? What are you harassing me for? Why don't you ask Annie to help you? She's more important than me, right? How do you know? You've been stalking me? Why would a wife stalk her husband? You're not even worth it. You told me yourself. You mistook me for someone you were cheating with and sent me crazy messages. You haven't noticed yet? I think you were drunk. You said a lot of things to me. Thank you for proving the affair to me. Geez, seriously? It's true. Why would I lie? Look back at your messages. It's quite a masterpiece. You'll see pathetic texts that continue to expose yourself by not knowing who you are actually sending it to. No answer? I wonder if you're thinking of an excuse. I've seen your entire chat history with Annie. It was disgusting. There were some naked pictures too. You guys should have kept them to yourselves. What? Did you look at my phone? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, even though we are husband and wife. But don't get mad. You were the one who made it visible. You were the first to betray me. I'm hurt too. Let me tell you, I have your chat history and the pictures. There's no point in deleting them now. I'm thankful for those messages. They gave me the strength to get over the divorce. I have zero regrets. I feel so much better now. You're so selfish. No, I'm not. You said you were divorcing me, so I did as you said, see? I'm an obedient wife. I was a little drunk at the time. I didn't really mean it. But you promised, didn't you? You're divorcing me. Your promise was Annie. Well, I'm sorry. And you know what's funny? I called the company and it was not a business trip. You just took days off. How easy. I knew you and Annie were sightseeing in LA. Did you have fun? No. It was really a business trip. A business trip? Give me a break. You said you wouldn't go sightseeing since there was no time. No, that wasn't my decision. Well, right. I saw the message that Annie was the one who suggested it. I don't care which one of you decided. I have proper proof, you know. You know I'm the editor of a tourist magazine? I was just about to go there next week to see the place you went to. Don't be surprised, okay? I changed my schedule and went there at the same time as you. Fuck. And I hired a detective. I'm very thorough in that area. I had him do the investigation, and you know what? The embarrassing facts kept coming out. He also showed me a survey of the guests from a hotel. The relationship was with fiancé, and the purpose was to get a VIP room with an open-air bath. You even added an option for a cake as a surprise. You've been together for a year, huh? That's amazing. Okay, I got it, so just stop. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Oh, yes. I've called your company to talk to Annie too. She's your coworker, huh? I told her that I know everything and asked her what she's going to do. Hey, wait. What if everyone finds out? Isn't it too late? So why don't you hurry up and go to work? I've sent the response to your boss. Why him? That's crazy. That's not right. When I called the company to ask if you were on a business trip, he answered. I told him the details and he was very accommodating. That's why I sent it to him. I'm really sorry. Annie and I weren't serious, and I didn't mean it when I said I was divorcing you. Whatever, I'm serious. You don't have to apologize. Just do what you have to do and divorce me. That's all I want. Don't say like that. I've got a lot to say. My marriage was like a training too. I mean, you moved into the house I bought and you didn't even do the housework. You make less money than I do. I'm not a housekeeper. Living with you is not good for me. If I stay with you, I'll get old and old. You don't have to talk like that. I'm sorry. Maybe it's my fault for choosing the wrong husband. I should just get rid of you. Well, that's not important. Just send back the response. So I don't have time for this. I'm so sorry. My boss is pissed that if I don't show up soon, I'll be fired. Annie has also asked me to break up with her. Please explain to the company that it was a misunderstanding. I only have you. Don't abandon me. There's no way I'm going to explain it. It's the truth. You deserve it. You're an adult. You can take care of yourself. What am I going to do about my food from now on? I don't have a suit. I don't have a house. I don't care. How am I supposed to live? Well, figure it out yourself. I'm not your mother or your housekeeper. Goodbye. Tim went to the office with his suitcase and his casual clothes. Actually, there was another big problem during his vacation. He must have been too excited that day before he went on his trip, he leaked company secrets to another company by email. He went on his trip and was so obsessed with his girlfriend that he was unaware of the phone calls from his boss and coworkers. The company was in turmoil and he was fired to take the responsibility. Annie didn't know that he had a wife and was shocked and furious when she found out. She dumped him immediately. Since then, he has been working 3 part-time jobs and living in a shabby apartment without a bathroom.
You're no longer of any use to me.
Let's get a divorce because the company and I don't need you anymore. What's with a divorce all of a sudden?
It's not sudden. I've been thinking about it for a while. I've been thinking about divorcing you as soon as we pay off the company's debt and get back on track.
The business is growing and we're getting more clients. And what are you talking about?
I don't want you running the company anymore. You keep making me do more and more work and making me have to do more and more annoying tasks. You're always sending me out to do business meetings with clients. You make me do all kinds of annoying things.
It's your job to go to business meetings with clients. You're the president's son, right? You should take the initiative. Even though it's a family business, you're still an employee of this company. It's your job to go out and get more clients.
I don't want to do that anymore.
What do you mean?
I don't have to work since my mom can transfer money into my bank account. So there's no reason for me to work.
How lazy are you? As soon as your father went into the hospital and your mother took over the business, the company almost went bankrupt since you're being lazy, remember? And with your mother, how is she thinking about that?
Don't speak ill of my mother. She's practically the president of the company now. You know what happens when you speak ill of the president, don't you? Me and Mom can just sit on the couch in the office and that's all we have to do. We can just chill all day.
How much of a child are you?
What's with that tone? You fell for me first, didn't you?
Huh?
You were at my client's company and you came hitting on me. I could tell you had a crush on me.
That was a long time ago, you know. Back then, you were kind and manly, and you were sincere about your work. Looking back, your attitude changed when my brother took over my father's company.
Because back then, my father was the president of the company, and he was very strict about many things. He told me to greet people willingly, to visit clients more often, to write more detailed daily reports, and so on. He gave me one job after another. So if I married you, I thought I could become the president of your company. And yet, it was a terrible mistake.
I knew you'd say something like that.
I never thought your brother would take over the company.
My father's company is a software development company. I wasn't really interested in that. I told you I work in the apparel industry because I like customer service.
But you ended up quitting.
That's because your mother wanted me to help out your father's company, right? She told me that since I was your wife, it is only natural that I should help her with her company. I was never unhappy with my previous job.
But you agreed right away. Well, you were looking for an excuse to quit because you couldn't do the job anyway, right? You are just in time for that.
I'm very grateful to and respect your father. When my father passed away, your father told me to think of him as my father. His kindness meant so much to me. He was asking me to do something for him, so I wanted to help.
Okay. Our company is so lame.
There's nothing lame about the company.
We're a food wholesaler, so our customers are farmers, supermarkets, and other low-key places. I wish we had cooler clients. I can't even get excited about this.
A company is a company, no matter what kind of work you do. As long as you're an employee, you should be working hard to promote sales.
Isn't it enough that only employees do the hard work? As the next president of the company, I don't have to work. I'm fine with sitting on the couch in the president's office, doing what I want to do, as long as it brings me income.
But all those employees who are working so hard, they're all on minimum wages. Ever since your mother took over as president, good people have been leaving the company.
It's a joke to think that a mere food wholesaler would pay so much.
It's important to have someone who knows the job well to organize the place. What's the point of cutting them off so easily? You gave an important job to a bunch of newbies who were unfamiliar with it. You've broke the machine of an important business partner.
Seriously? That was the worst, wasn't it? They charged us almost $300,000 for compensation. We couldn't afford it, so we had to go into debt. It's a terrible thing, you know?
No. It's normal to pay for what you've broken. Even a child can understand that. That's why I've been working so hard to get your father's company back on track. I even found new staff through all the contacts I've made.
That's right. I'll admit that.
Why are you always so bossy? I still have a lot of training to do to be like your father.
I don't like that you're taking the lead. You're wasting all this money on unnecessary expenses.
Even if you say so, if we don't train new people, We'll end up repeating the same mistakes again, won't we?
You should just let your employees do what they are told. Besides, you've been trying to raise the base salary of the employees. I know because I saw you secretly writing a plan.
They've been working so hard, and we're increasing the number of clients as well. We can't develop good people if we don't give back to our employees.
Don't be silly.
What?
Employees are just grateful to be paid. They should be thankful that they're getting paid. Money for us to live rich is a high priority, right?
Your mother thinks the same way, doesn't she?
Of course. My mom and I have in-depth meetings, you know.
With that kind of thinking, we'll lose another batch of good workers, okay?
What? The business is improving, not because we're getting more contracts. It's because Mom cut labor costs drastically.
What do you mean?
Labor costs are the biggest expense, right? It's natural for a business owner to want to cut back on that. I would have thought you'd know that much since your dad ran a business too.
I know more about running a company than you do. I've always had the company's best interest at the heart.
I'm just grateful that you were the last one to get a big contract before the divorce. Good job.
Wait a minute. Don't be so selfish.
What? Don't tell me you don't want to divorce me.
No, it's not that. Your father's getting out of the hospital in a week, right? I want him to take over the contracts I've kept because I only trust your father.
Huh?
If you don't accept that, I can't leave the company.
Then I'll give you a week, but after that, I'll kick you out of the company immediately.
Okay. Then there's one more thing I need to confirm.
What's that?
The company's on the upswing right now. Profits are going up. I just don't see how you can pay back almost $500,000 in debt. Are you sure it's all paid off? Are you lying?
What? Are you doubting me? I paid back my debts. You're so rude. You really piss me off. Don't come home today. I don't even want to see you.
Hey, James. I just came home to get my stuff. I want to ask you something.
What is it? I'm busy.
I checked our joint savings account and there's only a few $100s left. What on earth is going on?
Oh, you didn't know?
Of course not. You didn't say anything, did you? We had $700,000 saved up. What the heck happened?
I'm the one who withdrew it.
Why? What did you do with that much money?
It's obvious. I paid off the company debt. All right. Now that I've paid back the company's debt of $500,000, you're out of my life. We can get a divorce now, right?
Huh? What are you saying?
I used the money for the company, so it's not a problem. When you run a family business, it's not unusual for you to use your savings for that purpose.
That's why you were able to pay it off. You withdrew our savings without consulting me.
Don't be so angry. A company with $500,000 in debt doesn't sound good, does it? It's for the company's image.
So, what happened to the other $200,000?
It's gone.
Huh? What did you spend it on?
I found a nice place where I could live with my mom. We bought a condo. It was cheap and a bargain.
There's no way you spent all of it when we haven't even discussed the division of property yet. That's absolutely crazy.
I was so stressed out that you were always acting all high and mighty about the company. I was so pissed off that I just had to spend it all at once. Thanks to you, I've been able to get rid of all my stress.
I can't believe it. I'm going to tell your father. I was going to visit him anyway.
Visiting? You don't have to go visit him.
Why not?
Because you've already been fired and the divorce papers have been filed.
What?
I didn't sign any divorce papers.
I signed the divorce papers on my own. I was surprised that it was accepted so easily.
Are you serious? Are you kidding?
I don't say this as a joke.
Do you know that it's a criminal act to write and submit divorce papers without other person's signature?
I already decided to divorce you. You're out of the house already, so there's no problem.
I moved out of the house because you kicked me out. Why are you in such a hurry to get a divorce? You were too abrupt.
Actually, my girlfriend told me she wants to marry me.
Huh?
Of course, we're not officially married yet. I was going to wait until my dad gets out of the hospital in a week. But yesterday, she said she really wants to get married.
So you forged divorce papers and submitted them?
That's right. Ha 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 ha.
I'm so shocked. How long have you been dating her?
More than 3 years. We met when we went out for drinks in town. She was so cute that I was swooning over her.
Does that mean you were dating before we got married?
I guess so, but it was more like she was my true love.
What?
I married you because I thought I would surely become the president, but you failed me spectacularly, though. That's why you're no longer of any use to me. Ha ha ha.
All you care about is money and status. Why would I ever fall in love with someone like you? I hate myself.
Say what you want. I wanted to make easy money and live a life of fun, but you can't do it. You're a hard-headed person.
Are you always such a bum?
Don't call me a bum. I'm just being honest with myself.
Hey, you've been seeing her for a long time. Are you hiding the fact that you're married? That's not going to work.
It's none of your business. Don't get all backward just because I divorced you. Her father is the president of an IT company. If I marry her, my dream will finally come true. How could I miss it?
You cheated on me for years, forged divorce papers and filed them. And more, you also drained all the money from our joint savings. It's too late if you regret, okay?
Come on. Think about me too. It's too embarrassing to tell her that I have debt, right? Besides, it's our savings, so it's my money too. Don't talk to me like that.
That's a very selfish thing to say.
Don't even think about claiming for alimony, okay? Well, you can't do that, can you? Statute of limitations is 3 years. I know that.
I understand. I'll get a divorce. But I'll only hand over the last big contract I got to your father. So until then, you have to let me be involved with the company.
Yeah, about that. Mom said she doesn't want him to come back to the company because he's a bit of a pain in the neck.
Huh? What do you mean?
She said she's divorcing my dad.
What?
Well, you and Dad are no longer needed in this company. Don't worry. Mom will take over that big contract.
Wait, then cancel that contract.
Huh? What are you talking about now? You don't have the authority to make that kind of decision. Just get out of my company already. Your presence is annoying.
I get it. You don't know anything, do you?
What?
You'd better be ready for this.
I don't need a loser to tell me that. Hey, what's this all about? It was you, wasn't it? What the heck did you do to me? Answer me. I know you're looking at this text.
You're being a little rough. What's the matter?
What's the matter? What's wrong with you? We've been getting calls one after the other from people wanting to terminate our contracts. What did you do?
Me? I can't be involved with the company anymore, but I'm allowed to make one last round of greetings. That's the polite thing to do as an adult.
Why would they terminate your contracts just because you're leaving the company? That's strange.
Huh?
Haven't you noticed? Since your mother took over the company, there was a compensation problem. And your company's reputation was very bad.
That's because of all those useless employees, right? That has nothing to do with our company.
Our clients have been with us since your father was president of the company. And the new ones I've signed on with, okay? Because you and your mother keep slacking off, I visited the clients many times and proposed improvements. Somehow, they managed to keep the contract until today.
I don't know about that. It's not just the clients. The employees are all submitting their resignations. What the heck is going on?
Of course, I told the employees that I'm leaving. It's only natural to inform the employees who have been so helpful to you, right? If I'm causing such a situation by quitting, it means they don't trust you and your mother, right? It's a message from the employees that they can't keep up with you guys, isn't it?
We're paying these people who can only do simple jobs. Why are they quitting? Shouldn't they be thanking me instead of quitting?
I've felt for a long time that you and your mother are still not cut out to run a business. I know because I've seen my father, brother, and your father's management policies and attitudes.
Don't get cocky. It's strange that a customer who signed a new contract with my mom would terminate the contract. Why don't they just continue the contract?
Because you kicked me and your father out of that company, didn't you?
If that's the reason, I'll convince my mom not to divorce him. I'll ask my father to come back to this company.
That's impossible.
Why not?
Actually, me and your father are making the rounds right now.
Did he get out of the hospital?
I told you when he got out, didn't I? You only think about yourself, so you probably forgot anyway.
I haven't heard anything from my father.
You and your mother haven't even visited him in the hospital once. You do whatever you want at work. Your father says he's divorcing your mother because he's completely fed up with you guys.
If he decides something as important as that on his own, it's not good for my mother either. Anyway, let's go back home and talk about it once.
I'm sorry, but your father and I are busy. We don't have time for you. If there's anything I can do, I'll call you.
What do you mean if there's anything you can do?
I'm totally open to a divorce, but I'm going to sue you for forging the divorce papers.
Why would you do that? Since we're getting a divorce, let's just end this without a problem.
No. What you did was a criminal act, okay? I'm not gonna let you go.
Why are you so uptight? You're always so uptight all the time.
Say what you want about me. Still, a crime is a crime. Also, I'm going to tell my lawyer that even I ask you to let me stay involved with the company until I'm done passing over my job, you fired me for your own selfish reason. I'll have your mother to take the blame for the wrongful termination.
Wait a minute. Don't do that. If it becomes a big deal, my girlfriend's father will find out.
Doesn't he know anything about this?
I'm going to tell him that we met and got married right after the divorce.
That's selfish of you.
Mom could have taken over the big contracts. There was no reason for you to stay at the company, was there? What do you mean wrongful termination?
You've been spending every day at the company like a loser. You don't know anything about any of this? The big contract is with my brother's company.
What?
I asked my brother because I wanted to give our employees as much experience as possible. But he said if neither me nor your father are involved, then the contract is off.
Why? You guys are the only ones I don't trust. No company is going to continue the contract with someone they don't trust.
I'm sure the other companies ended their contracts for the same reason my brother's company did. I told you should be prepared for that.
Well, okay.
What?
If I marry my girlfriend, I'll be the president of the company afterwards. I'm not in any trouble.
About her? I was a little concerned, so I had the credit agency check her out.
Huh? Did you do something to her? I won't forgive you if you do anything to get her in trouble.
I haven't done anything yet.
What do you mean, yet?
I got her name, her company, and her address. I'm going to tell her you're a married man.
Why would you do that? You have no right to interfere with my fresh start, okay?
You? How can you say such a thing after deceiving people? Let me tell you something. The statute of limitations for cheating is not 3 years from the start of the relationship. It's 3 years from the discovery of the affair, so keep that in mind.
What? Since you found out?
That's right. Since I only recently found out about the affair, of course you'll have to pay alimony, and she'll probably charge you alimony too.
Oh no. What's going to happen to the condo we bought to make it our new home?
I don't know. Why don't you just put it towards alimony? Then I'll ask for half of the money from our joint savings account back. So that's what I'm going to do.
There's no way I have that kind of money.
Whatever you want to do with your life from now on is your business. I'll make sure you pay the alimony and half of the joint savings that you spent.
Of course that's impossible. I'm not marrying her anymore. I'll do whatever you say. Just give me another chance. I'll go ahead and take down the divorce too.
Huh? Don't do anything unnecessary. You disrespect your company's valuable employees and did selfish things. Who would live with a man who divorces on his own? Don't make fun of me.
Don't say that. I don't want to be in debt anymore. Me and my mom were wrong. Please. Please forgive me.
After that, he and I both successfully got divorced. As I said, I demanded alimony from James and his girlfriend. She, who thought she could marry James, was furious at the alimony claim. Not to mention the fact that she dumped him so easily. Her father, who could not tolerate his daughter being mocked, tried to destroy James' company. The company had already lost most of its business partners. Under pressure from her father, the company went bankrupt without a hitch. In addition, James was arrested for forgery of documents. He had to pay alimony to her as well as alimony to me. He has been working part-time morning, noon, and night to make ends meet. The condo that he and his mother used to live in together was sold to settle the money he spent on joint savings. They are now living quietly together in an old motel in the outskirts of town. I heard that his mother is also working part-time to make ends meet. I guess she's being punished for disrespecting her employees. His father and I have decided to start a new company. My brother's company, as well as other companies that I have done business with before, have all agreed to do business with us. His father and I are both relieved. I am determined to work even harder for the sake of my respected father.
Zoe. Zoe.
Good morning, Eleanor. What is it? It's early in the morning.
Can you come over to my house now?
What? Now?
Yes, right now.
I'm sorry, I have work.
Which is more important, me or work?
That depends on the reason.
You should have answered, yes, you. You should have been more thoughtful. Anyway, come here right now.
It's too sudden. If it's not urgent, I can come by after work.
Huh? I told you to come right now.
I wish it was tomorrow. I have my monthly planning meeting today, so I can't take a day off.
Oh, that means your work is more important than me.
No, it's not like that. By the way, why do you want me to come?
Never mind. You're not coming anyway, right? Then it's useless to tell you.
Oh.
Every second you say work, work, work. How important is work to you? Are you fulfilling your duty as a housewife?
I don't do anything special, but I do the usual household chores like cooking, laundry, and cleaning. It's not like I'm always busy, so.
And what's for dinner today?
My husband doesn't need dinner today, so I haven't really thought about it yet. Since it's just me, I thought I'd have leftovers from the fridge.
You don't cook much, even if my son was there, huh? You always make excuses.
That's not true.
If you can't handle the housework, quit your job. You married my son. You should put him first. Even me, after our son was born, I've lived my whole life devoting myself to him and my husband.
Yes, I respect you, Eleanor, but my situation is different from yours.
What's the difference? If I can do it, why can't you? You always make excuses like that.
I'm sorry.
If there's a reason you can't do it, it's because of your job. Why don't you just quit?
For now, it doesn't interfere with my work as a housewife. So, I'll think about it when it becomes too much for me.
Damn, you don't listen to my advice at all. You think I'm stupid?
That's not true. I told you I respect you.
Enough. I'm going to be even more irritable when I see you, so you don't have to come here today. Work as you want.
Eleanor, you don't have to say it like that.
Zoe.
Good morning, Eleanor.
Hey, you have to come to our house today.
Okay, I'll come over after work.
What are you talking about? Come over right now.
I'm sorry, but I have to go to work.
Work again? You always say work, work, work. Why can't you listen to your mother-in-law?
I'm not saying I won't go. I'll be there after work.
I am telling you to come now. You don't have a meeting today, do you?
No, but...
The light bulb in the kitchen is out, and I need you to replace it.
Oh, is that it?
What do you mean? You want me to cook in the dark?
No, that's not what I...
Then what? You want me to replace it by myself? What are you going to do if I get injured by making an old person do that kind of work? My health is more important than your work.
Well, I agree.
After work is too late. It'll get dark. You have to come now.
Fine. I'll take a half day off and visit you.
Come right away. Oh, and before you come, get the light bulb.
You don't have light bulbs?
No, we don't.
The stores aren't open at this hour.
It's your duty as a wife to find and buy it. Your mother-in-law is in trouble, so do something about it. Can't you even understand that? I'm so sick of you.
Fine.
Anyway, please come here as soon as possible.
Good evening, Eleanor. Are you busy now?
What? I don't have time for you.
Just a little. Did you come to my house today?
Yes, I did. What's with that empty fridge? That will affect my son's health, so I restocked it with some food.
Thank you. I was so surprised to see the food. It seems like you folded the laundry too. Thank you.
If you leave them without folding, the clothes will get wrinkled, right? I want my son to wear clothes nicely. I mean, Zoe.
Yes?
You only washed your own clothes and never my son's. Don't tell me you treat them like dirt and wash them separately. If you did, I'll make you break up with him immediately.
I won't do that. My husband was out of town, so there was nothing to wash. I wouldn't do something so mean.
Well, good then. He's a hard-working boy. He was probably on a business trip or something. Poor thing, working hard every day.
No, it's not that.
More importantly, Zoe,
Yes?
I got a call from my son.
What?
He said you didn't give him any allowance.
Huh? That's not true. Rather, I gave him more allowance than the average worker.
Then why is he asking me for money?
He called you?
Yes. He said his wife didn't give him a penny, so he can't go for a drink with his business partners.
No.
My son, who works as a salesman, doesn't have a penny. You're not ashamed to be his wife?
That can't be true. He doesn't have any money?
Why are you working, Zoe?
It's so that we can be financially comfortable.
Right? Then give my son what he needs. This time, I transferred the money to his account.
You did that?
Of course. His wife doesn't even give him allowance, and I don't know if she cooks him dinner. She separates the clothes. How can I not feel sorry for a son like that? If he's in trouble, I'd want to help him.
Eleanor, what makes you say that? I have no idea of any of this.
You're a terrible liar. Why do you think I went to your house today? I know what's going on when I see your house. You're such a bad wife. I shouldn't have let you marry him.
Eleanor, next time you come to my house, will you please call me before you come? I don't like it when you come in without permission and say whatever you want.
How insane. I am his mother. What's wrong with me going to my son's house? Besides, you gave me the key.
I gave you the key to keep in case of emergency. I didn't give it to you to spy on us.
Spy on you? How dare you be so rude to your mother-in-law? You're really insane. Just don't make my son unhappy, okay? Hey Zoe, reply to me right away.
Yes, Eleanor?
My son called me again and said you haven't given him allowance again. What's going on? I told you, my son is a salesman, so you need to let him have some money.
I've never received any allowance from him since we got married. Only the rent is deducted from his account.
What do you mean?
I've asked him many times, but he says he wants to use the money he earns by himself. So all other bills and living expenses are paid from my income. That's why I can't quit my job even if I want to.
That's natural.
What?
It's natural to spend the money you earn for yourself.
Huh? When you get married, aren't you supposed to cooperate with each other financially?
What are you talking about? It is the wife's role to give money to her husband when he needs it. Isn't that why you keep working?
I don't understand what you are saying. You told me to quit my job.
That's because I didn't think you were capable of managing the housework.
If I did that, we wouldn't be able to save any money. I want to have children. I want to build my own house. I want to travel. That's why I've been patient all these years.
No choice. If you're going to say that, why don't you work more?
Huh? You tell me to quit my job. Now you tell me to work harder. What's up with you?
Hey, why are you talking so cheekily to your mother-in-law? Are you against me?
Because what you are saying is so unreasonable. What did I get married for? I feel like a slave.
Slave? You... Fine. If you insist that much, I don't want a wife like you. I want you to divorce my son right now.
What? Are you sure?
Huh?
I would love to. I've been waiting for your permission.
Huh?
Actually, my husband hasn't been home for over a month.
He hasn't been home?
That's why I didn't have to make meals for him, and there was no laundry from him.
What do you mean?
My husband suddenly stopped coming home, and I couldn't get in touch with him. I didn't know what to do, so I had a detective agency look into him. Then, I found out that he was having an affair.
What? Affair?
Yes, I have the photos as proof, so I'll send them to you.
This is...
It's your son, talking happily and walking arm in arm with an unknown woman. And you can see them going into a hotel.
Maybe it's because you're not attractive enough.
Perhaps. That's why I'm willing to divorce him. He never paid any expenses, and I have no intention of living any longer with a man who is cheating on me.
Wait a minute. But he doesn't know anything about this, right? I think we should have a talk. Wouldn't that be better?
No, it's enough that you gave me the permission. Besides, I've already finished talking to the lawyer.
Huh?
I couldn't reach my husband, so I sent the proof of the affair and the divorce documents to his company. Then, I got a message saying that the paperwork is done. I haven't heard from him since then.
You did that without asking me? What do you think you're doing?
But you wanted us to get divorced, right?
That's...
Then you got what you want. That's good for you, isn't it? I also got what I wanted, so it's good for me too.
I guess...
See? I'm so relieved that you gave me permission. I'm leaving this house tomorrow. Thank you for everything.
Zoe? It's me. Do you recognize me?
Oh, ex-mother-in-law? It's been a while. How can I help you?
Well, I have a favor.
What? A favor? I'm a stranger now, so I don't think there's anything you need from me.
Actually, I need to borrow some money.
Huh? Why should I lend money to an ex-mother-in-law?
You know, there is no one else I can ask.
If you want to borrow money, please use a financial institution. I have no obligation to lend you money, so...
I can't use financial institutions anymore.
Why is that?
Actually, I'm already borrowing money from them to pay off my son's debt.
What? Why?
Well, back then, he was having an affair with a girl from a strip club.
Oh, that's right.
You knew?
Yes, because I had a detective check it out.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because you didn't ask, and I thought you might have guessed, seeing as how fancy she dressed.
If you had told me, none of this would have happened.
Don't blame me. I don't care who your son goes out with. It's none of my business.
Every day, he went to the strip club and paid for brand name goods for girls. And if he didn't have enough money, he'd beg me for it.
Wouldn't it have been better if you hadn't given him the money?
Because I felt sorry for him. He always had a desperate face.
Oh.
And then I realized that our savings had run out. So I had to borrow money from financial institutions and give it to my son. But I've hit my limit with repayments and I couldn't keep up.
I'm sure that would happen.
So please, Zoe, please lend me money. I don't mean the whole amount, just a little, please.
I am afraid I have to decline. I do not have any money to lend you.
Why not? You and I were a family before. You could at least help me.
That was 5 years ago. I have no reason to help you. I'm sorry. But you'll have to find someone else.
No. You're terrible, Zoe.
Excuse me? Why am I terrible? It's your son who's terrible. He didn't even give his ex-wife living expenses. And after all that, he didn't go home at all. He had an affair and divorced me. He is a scumbag.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry.
If you feel sorry, Please don't get me involved anymore.
But that's not what this is about. I'm in trouble now.
Then why don't you talk to your son who caused the problem? That's the way it has to be, isn't it? Asking me for help is not right.
My son went away with a girl. I can't reach him.
What? What a piece of trash.
So please, Zoe, help me.
I don't want to.
If you want, you can marry him again. Then you can be his wife, right? Let's work together and pay the debts.
Are you serious? This is beyond insane. The reason this happened in the first place is because you spoiled your son. You just followed him and gave money, even though you had to put yourself in debt. This is because you let him live his life as he wanted. Do something about it yourself. Don't involve me in this.
No, you won't help me?
No, I've already remarried and have children.
What?
Because it's already been 5 years since we got divorced. Why should it be a surprise?
Why did you remarry?
Because I have the right to be happy. I was heartbroken after my divorce, but this man encouraged me and made me look forward to the future. He's my current husband. I was so traumatized by the marriage to your son, and I was hesitant to remarry. But my husband waited for a long time until I changed my mind. So please, don't get involved with me again.
Wait a minute. Why would you remarry without permission? Why don't you just divorce that person and come back again?
Huh? How selfish can you be? I have children.
You see? Why don't you have your husband take them?
What are you saying? A child is not a thing. No matter what happens, my husband and I will raise them together.
Then you won't help me?
Of course not.
Oh no. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to pay off my debt?
I don't know. Sell your house or go bankrupt, or find your son and make him pay. There are so many ways.
I'm asking you because I can't.
That's enough. I don't have time for crazy people like you. Don't ever get involved with me again.
Don't say that and help me, please.
I can't. If you get involved with me anymore, I'll call the police.
Please help me.
You're persistent. I will block all of your texts and phone calls. Well then, please struggle for your beloved son.
Oh, Zoe, wait.
After that, it seems like Eleanor sold the house. She is now all alone and not having a place to live. She rented a small, old apartment and lives a lonely life. A crazy son and a crazy mother. Maybe it was only natural. The other day, I was shopping at a supermarket near my office on my way back home, and I happened to see her. She has changed a lot. She was working at a supermarket. Her face was thinner, her body had become smaller, and her hair had turned completely white. I could tell how hard she had worked after that. I didn't speak to her though. Seeing her like that, I realized that I had to raise my own children well. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to her for reminding me of the importance of raising a child.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!